You are live. Good evening and welcome back to another live stream, another video where today we're going to be predicting the scores of week 37, the penultimate game week of the 2020-2021 Premier League season. Now, just have a quick shout out to people who are in the chat. We've got Harrison Crane, Elevator Kid, Forever Foxes, and Kaboom, and congratulations to Leicester City on winning the FA Cup.
Finally, after how many finals?
I think that was their fifth final, so congratulations to
welcome to Mike as well, Michael Green.
Good evening. But yeah, before we get on to the predictions, let's have a quick look back at how well we got on in week 36. Nathan, how do we get on?
Well, I had an absolute disaster, didn't I?
Yeah.
There it is. 3 measly points, no perfect scores, even though there was some absolutely shocking results last week. But, well then, moving on to yours.
Yeah, 4 points from myself, absolutely shocking, particularly that Sheffield United. I think there was only 2 people who actually got that correct.
How did you get that?
I think Douglas was one of the people who
Speaking about Douglas in the chat.
Oh, good evening, Douglas. How are you? Congratulations on getting that Sheffield United prediction correct. The only one who got it perfectly correct, but there was another person who actually got the result correct. But representing the viewers last week was Simon Ford, and Simon Ford came away with 4 points, again with no perfect scores. Now, I haven't actually made the calculations from the table, but should we have a look at how well people got on last week? And there we are. That is how everybody got on. So top scorer for week 36 was Fireburst. Now Fireburst came away with 10 points, 2 perfect scores, which was the Brighton versus West Ham match and the Spurs 2-0 victory against Wolves, which saw Harry Kane on the score sheet again. I think Gareth Bale provided an assist in that one as well, which is excellent news for Wales. But other high scores there, we've got Jason Lee, I believe, Maluglu on 8 points as well.
Yeah.
And if you scroll down, we've got
Reds Legends.
Yeah, Reds Legends on 8. Ritz Rittish on 9 points. St. Benedict 7 points. Springwood 8 points. The Dugout 9. Congratulations on that.
You, Cardiff City fan, both on 8s there.
Yeah.
Yao Form 7, quite good.
Yeah, so
quite good.
Average scores all together. But before we get on to this week's prediction, just have a quick say hello to a few more people in the chat. We've got Liam Grayson. Hello, Liam. Hope you're doing well. Elevator Kid, Harrison Crane, the Dugout Football Channel. Ian Lovesy, the man, the myth, the legend. Evening. You missed us on Saturday, I believe. Ian, not sure if you were in work or out shopping in Morrison's or something, but always good to see. But I didn't even think I did well this week. Well, not
everyone did badly.
But congratulations. Anyway, but enough of that. Let's crack on now and make some predictions for week 37. You'll have to sing the intro. Dear.
Anyway, where are the predictions?
The predictions are on the spreadsheet.
Oh yeah, it's right. I'm gonna have to double screen it here. Bear with me, guys.
And you'll have to go to week 37.
Yes, there we go.
There we go. So first up, we've got Manchester United against Fulham. Nathan, what are your thoughts?
United versus a relegated Fulham. Kind of looking forward to seeing them in the Championship next season. Wonder what they're going to bring. Will they keep most of their squad as well? That is the question. Man United losing 2 on the bounce, of course. Oh, hang on. What's going on here?
I'm just moving that a little bit.
Man United losing 2 on the bounce to both Leicester and Liverpool, struggling against the teams around them, of course. We've seen some shocking results against teams in the upper half of the table against the relegated teams. I mean, Everton just doing an Everton earlier and completely losing to Sheffield United, but come on, Man United, they got to beat Fulham, haven't they? And yes, me predicting Man United's win again.
Amazing.
I thought people say I have an agenda against them. Nope, 2-0.
2-0. So I'm gonna, do you want to type that in and I'll control the mouse as it will. So Fulham, absolutely terrible end of season form, losing 5 out of their last 6 fixtures. As you can see, getting defeated 3-1 by Southampton. Unlucky Danny Ings didn't score for my fantasy football team. Prior to that, losing against Burnley and Chelsea. Their only point of this 6-week sort of gaming weeks was a 1-1 draw away against Arsenal. But So I think anybody can pick up points against Arsenal at this period in time. But you're going for a 2-0 victory, Nathan. Man United, I think they're going to run riot, and I'm going to go for a 3-0 win to Fulham.
Interesting. Right.
So next up,
I on chat first as well.
Okay, yeah, we'll do a quick. We'll try and keep this as short and sweet as we can. We don't want to keep everyone. I know that Fireburst, not Fireburst. It might be Fireburst, might be Ferris77 saying that. Over an hour. But what we'd like you to do, as usual, leave your predictions in the comment section after it's been uploaded, I believe, and we'll then carry on. But Harry Doherty, Everton losing to Sheffield United. Ian Lovesey, got to be Man United, but you never know. You never know at this time of the season. Elevator Kid has gone for Man United 2, Fulham 1. Harry has gone for 2-0 to Man United. Fireburst, Man United 2, Fulham 0. This might not be my final prediction in the comments. That's correct, Fireburst. Harrison has gone for a 2-0 victory to Man United, and Ian has gone for a 2-0 victory to Man United. And Liam has gone for a 1-1 draw. United rest players for Euro final, possibly, but they've still got 2 matches. These matches, of course, taking place on Tuesday and Wednesday, and the final match week of the season takes place a week today. And I think all those games kick off to like 4:30 in the afternoon.
4:30, terrible timing
in the afternoon. But moving on to Southampton against Leeds. Now Leeds had a very good away victory. I think they won something like 4-0, didn't they?
Against
Burnley, which was a bit of a surprise because Burnley, they haven't been on the best of runs, but I thought they would have put up a better fight than they did against Leeds. But what are we thinking? Southampton have won now 2 matches on the trot. They are at home. 2-3-1s. It's going to be tight, but the way that Leeds have been playing this season, getting forward, this is going to be tight. Should I go for a Southampton? I'm going to go for a Southampton victory in this one. I'm going to go 2-1 to Southampton.
Wow, that is bold.
It is bold.
Leeds, you just don't know which one's going to turn up. Southampton, is the form still there? That is the question. Let's just say there could be a YouTuber out there who might have to get a tattoo at some point, but we won't mention that. But I reckon Leeds Leeds should be able to do it. I think Bielsa is going to want them to push above Arsenal into 9th position, maybe above Everton, who knows at the end of the day, getting as high as they possibly can. And I am going to go for a 2-0 away win to Leeds.
Wow.
Yes.
As well.
With their patchy defence. Chat, what are people saying? Southampton 2-1 Leeds, Shane. Leeds to Desmond from Lovesey. Southampton 3-1 Leeds. Elevator. Sorry, Burst is saying, I can't keep her. And then Elevator is going for a 2-1. Interesting. Next up,
I'm the only person going for a safe victory then.
Exactly. Next up, we got Brighton, Man City. Team you just cannot predict at all. Brighton.
We had, Lewis Dunk and who's the forward there?
Neil Mopay.
Both missing because of suspension. And I know they were 1-0 down, weren't they? Who did they play again? They were 1-0 down against West Ham. West Ham were chasing Champions League spots. It's probably all over for Champions League for West Ham. But
as it stands, they're currently in the Conference League. So
who would want to be in that? So anyway, Nathan,
anyone who wants to
on Brighton, Man City, Nathan. What are you thinking?
Brighton, key players missing. Probably maybe 2 really key players for him, especially Lewis Dunk as well. Man City 4-0.
4-0, really? Yeah. Even though defensively Brighton have been doing okay.
Yes.
Well, Ferran Torres really did turn up against Newcastle. But Newcastle did give them a bit of a tricky time. They went ahead in that match at the St James's Park. Almost forgot where they played then. But once Ferran Torres on the end of some superb crosses and being in the right place at the right time. Brighton, can I just have a look at how many goals they've been scoring in the last 6? They've only had 1 victory in their last 6. They've scored at least once in their last 2 matches. Prior to that, though, they had blanked 4 times. So I think Man City are going to keep a clean sheet in this one. Their players are going to be up for this because they all want to be playing in that Champions League final, won't they? So absolutely. I'm going to go for God, Brighton are quite tricky. Defensively, they've been sound. I'm going to go for 2-0 away victory to Man City on this one.
Interesting.
And in the chat, Shane O'Donnell's gone for 3-0 victory to Manchester City. Fireburst has gone 1-1. Man City, Reston players and Brighton often get draws. That is right, Fireburst. Ian's gone for a 3-1 win to Manchester City. And Elevator Kid has gone for 2-0 victory to Man City with Foden and Mahrez with absolute screamers, he said. Harrison Crane has gone for a 2-1 victory to Manchester City. But moving on to Chelsea versus Leicester. Shall I go first on this one?
Yep, might as well.
Chelsea, Leicester, repeat of the FA Cup final. What an absolute fantastic strike by Tielemans in this one. And more so, what won the FA Cup, I believe, was Kasper Schmeichel's amazing save.
100%.
Wasn't it? That was a fantastic save. Yeah, the save. VAR did come to the rescue a little bit in that match as well. But what do we think? I think it's going to be another very tight game. There's only going to be a goal in this one. Not sure which side it's going to go to. In the league, Chelsea losing their last match, of course.
Arsenal.
Arsenal. Maybe they did have one eye on the FA Cup. They've also got Champions League action. But if you look, Chelsea, or Liverpool, I should say, are breathing down the necks. Liverpool, I should say, breathing down the necks of Chelsea. Just 1 point ahead now, Chelsea. So Chelsea are going to need to win this one. Leicester also on just 60 points. So this is going to be a draw probably won't suit both of them, especially with Liverpool breathing down their necks. I'm actually going to go. I think Chelsea are going to get a little bit of revenge on. What's going on there? Hold on. A little bit of revenge on. Where's it all gone? What's going on? A little bit of revenge on Leicester, and I am going to go for a 1-0 victory to Chelsea.
Interesting. I think it's going to be tighter than that. Leicester is still eyeing for the top 4 at the moment. I think they're pretty much going to get it in this game. We'll pretty much see it from, I reckon. But I don't think it'll be a victory. I think it's very hard to go to Stamford Bridge, even though there's no fans in. I don't know why on earth that's come up, but will there be goals? That's the question. There's a chance, but
defensively sound Chelsea. They don't really concede more than one goal, really, do they? So
absolutely, but I'm going to go 2-2. I think there's going to be a lot. Yeah, Desmond's. I think there will be goals.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So next up we have Everton, Wolves.
What people saying?
I've got on the chat. Premier League is relevant for me. It's all League Two. Mike saying yes. Important games for Newport County, of course.
And he's going for a revenge by Chelsea, same as me, 2-1.
Interesting there. Liverpool fan here, we would love another Leicester win. That would be very nice for Liverpool as well, because they're going to keep pushing. Chelsea 2-0 better win. Game of the round, Chelsea Desmond's. Harrison going for it well, same as me.
Ian's going for Leicester 2-1 victory. Really enjoyed the FA Cup final. Yeah, it was good.
And Screamer again. Chelsea 1-1 Leicester City could go either way here, so I'll just go for the draw. Fair play. And Maluglu is going for a 1-1 draw as well.
Maluglu, congratulations on that Sheffield United win over Everton.
Crazy, absolutely crazy. Anyway, moving on. Next up, we have Everton versus Wolves now. Everton.
This one.
Everton have done. They've done an Everton, haven't they? Always. It's like in the 90th minute, I don't know. They always end up doing something stupid, don't they? But they're coming up against a Wolves side, but look at their form.
Look at that.
As of late. It's
only 2 defeats in the last 6.
2 defeats in the last 6, but it hasn't refreshed yet. But I think the website has been down. And then Wolves, very inconsistent. You can't predict them, but they do tend to beat the teams who are quite further down than them in the table. But as Mike says, Everton woeful at home at the moment. Wolves haven't been impressing me as of late. I'm probably going to go for a narrow 1-0 Wolves.
Really? Yeah. Well, I think that after being embarrassed by the Blades, they're going to bounce back into this one. Their manager, Everton manager is Ancelotti. He's going to be getting into the. I'm not sure if Decore actually played in that. I didn't actually catch the Everton match earlier on this evening, but I'm going to go for a draw in this one. They're going to have a rocket of their bottoms in the next day or so. They're probably playing this one on Tuesday, Nathan. If you just move the screen over a little bit.
I think they might be. Yes.
Yeah, no, they're playing on Wednesday, so they will have a bit of a day's rest there. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this one. So Maluglu's gone for a 1-1 draw between Chelsea and Leicester. We've already mentioned that. Ian's gone for a 1-0 home victory to Everton. Mike Green's gone for a 3-0 away win to Wolverhampton.
Can't see it.
Everton are woeful at home. And Shane, Nathan?
Everton 2-1. Well, 2-1 to Wolves. Shane saying lots of draws there. Harry Doherty saying 1-1 between 1-1 draw. Elevator Kid 2-1 to Everton, and Liam Grayson high scoring 3-2 to Wolves.
No.
Decore, Allen, and James Rodriguez all started in the Everton game today. What happened?
They're on the beach.
Must be. I mean, they've got something to play for. They can get European Conference League.
Maybe they're trying to get out of it.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe that's what it is. They don't want to play in the Europa League or the Conference League. Maybe that's what they're playing at. But let's move on to the next fixture, which is Newcastle United against Sheffield United. Now, Newcastle turning their fortunes around slightly. Okay, they played really well, I thought, against Manchester City, but the quality of the citizens came
just edged it a
in
little bit.
The end. Sheffield United putting up a little bit of fight at the end of the season. It's 2 wins in their last 6 now. How did they get that victory against Everton?
Yes, I know.
Woeful, but I think this is going to be another tight one. Sheffield United don't really... Well, they do concede, but it's against Newcastle. I am going to go... I don't think Sheffield United are scoring this one. I'm going to go for a 2-0 victory to Newcastle.
Interesting. I'm going to probably go for a 2-1 Newcastle in this one. Sheffield United will put up something, but interesting fact, they are now on 20 points, which means they have got more points than the woeful sides of Aston Villa in 16-17. Anyone remember that squad with Tim Sherwood in charge, Remy Gard? Absolute rubbish. And then you have the likes of that Sunderland team, which has completely capitulated on 16 points. And then we won't even mention that Derby side. But they've actually put up a fight to the end of the season, so fair play to them. And they weren't actually the worst side in the world. I mean, Huddersfield are even worse with 15 points as well. So fair play to them. 2-1 to Newcastle anyway. What is everyone saying? Newcastle 3-1. Sheffield United, Joe Linton. How? Joe Linton does not score. Newcastle 0, Sheffield United 0. Harry's saying Newcastle 2-0, Sheffield United. Newcastle to win for sure. Harrison's gone for a 2-0. Ian Grayson going for 0-0. Joe Linton, just the human lamppost, missing a penalty.
Didn't he?
He did, well, 1 goal. That's not exactly prolific, but Lovesy saying 2-0 to Newcastle, and Firebird has gone for 2-0 as well. Interesting.
So next up, Nathan, what have we got? Spurs, I believe, yes?
Yes, we have got Tottenham versus Aston Villa. A tricky one, this one. Villa in 11th place, up and down form. Had some tricky fixtures as of late, though. Should have been beating Everton, I reckon. Even though they played them in short succession, you could say, but had some tricky fixtures around there. You just don't know at the moment. And then Tottenham continuing to push to stay in these Europa League spots, maybe get Champions League, even though that is pretty much out at the moment. I have absolutely no idea in this fixture. I mean, Ryan Mason versus Dean Smith, who will mastermind each other. I think Dean Smith might just edge it. 2-1 away win to Villa.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, no way. Well, did you see the Crystal Palace against Aston Villa? Aston Villa twice up in that match. Crystal Palace
holding victories as usual.
Woeful form at the moment, you could say. I just want to have a look at Palace's form. Okay, they've had 2 victories now in their last 3.
That was against Sheffield United.
Sheffield United and Villa, but Villa just capitulated in that one. Christian Benteke
scoring goals.
Scoring goals against Villa as well. I think Ollie Watkins was back. Did he score? I believe he did in that match. He looked a real handful. But has Palace still beaten Villa in that one? So in this match now, we've got Spurs against Villa. Surely Harry Kane, Gareth Bale, Dele Alli back in the side now. I'm going to go... It's just whether Spurs can keep a clean sheet. They did earlier today. I'm going to go for another 2-0 victory to Spurs.
Interesting. So, there we go. Anyway, chat.
Look what we've got. So, in the chat, Shane O'Donnell's got a 2-1 victory to Spurs. Ian's gone for a 1-1 draw. Harrison Nathan?
Harrison Crane, 2-0 to Spurs as well. Liam Grayson, 5-0 to Spurs. Kane, Brace, Bale, Dele Alli, Moorhead off the bench. He's getting more and more far-fetched.
Yes.
Interesting. Tottenham 2-1, Aston Villa, Son and Bale goals. Spurs might go for a Villa win, just like me. Interesting. And then Malugru was saying the Jacks or Barnsley in the playoffs.
Barnsley, come on.
Come on. No doubt about it. No, I'm not joking, Harrison. Ryan Mason needs a bit more experience, I think.
He's got a good win today.
Yeah, he's got a good win today, but there's something there for me.
Fantastic. And moving on, though, Nathan, Crystal Palace Arsenal, your thoughts, please.
Arsenal, they're not getting European football. I don't even think they're going to finish in the top 10, quite frankly.
1-3 on the bounce, though.
They have 1-3 on the bounce, but it's Arsenal, isn't it? Leeds, they're probably going to leapfrog them. Villa, Leeds will, I reckon, will leapfrog them. Villa, I think, is too far-fetched for them now, but Arsenal probably end up finishing 10th, I imagine. Then Leeds will finish 9th, and maybe we'll see an Everton bottling. And then Leeds will jump back up into 8th, but... yeah, which way is this one going to go, though? I mean, Palace, shocking recently. Even though Benteke has been scoring. No. Arsenal. It's Arsenal, 1-1.
Well, Arsenal went up to Newcastle recently, didn't they? And actually pulled it out of the bag against them when... I think it was something like 1-0, didn't they win recently? It was, they won 2-0 actually. So they beat West Brom 3-1 and they beat Chelsea. So even though it's a London derby, Palace beaten Villa and Sheffield, you lose to Southampton. Okay, they played Chelsea, Leicester, and Man City, which... this is going to be a close game. This is going to be another one of those 1-0s or 2-1s. Let's have a look at Arsenal's defensive record of late. 3-1 against West Brom. They kept 3 clean sheets in the last 6. This is going to be another 1-0 or 2-0. I'm going to go for 2-0. I'm actually going to go for a 2-0 away win to Arsenal, please, Nathan.
Wow. Anyway, comments. Lots of Palace wins here.
Yeah.
Mike's gone for a 2-1 to Palace. Lovesey's gone for a 2-1 to Palace. Arsenal's gone for Zaha, Lacazette and Saka to score. Harrison's going for 2-1 as well. And then, nice comment from Mike as well there. Arsenal are a joke club, absolutely. I won't write off Palace though. Elevator Kid saying. And then Fireburst. Stop making me laugh. Anyway, Arsenal. Stop. And then Arsenal going, or Fireburst has gone for an Arsenal 2-1 to Crystal Palace as well.
Fantastic. Moving on though, massive match for Liverpool.
Liverpool. Burnley, how on earth did you lose 4-0 to Leeds? You can't predict them at all. It's like some games they'll just mastermind a little 1-0 victory, and then other weeks they'll just completely explode in every aspect of the pitch. Liverpool, unbelievable form, 3-0 Liverpool.
3-0. Well, West Brom should have come away with a draw in that match. I think there was some VAR controversy in that match as well. Yeah. Alisson, Becker, goalkeeper, unbelievable in the 94th minute, something like that, to get the 3 points for Liverpool, which keeps them in the hunt for those Champions League positions. If I just have a look at Liverpool's form again, they've been really good away for most of the season. They've, as you say, they've won 4 matches in the last 6, undefeated in those last 6. Burnley, their form, 2 victories, but not the best at home. Haven't won at home in quite a while now, and they've only scored, 2 goals in the last 3 at home as well. Surely Liverpool are going to win this one. I can only see a Liverpool victory in this. It just depends whether they concede or not. I think it's going to be. I think they're going to try and keep this one tight. Burnley, Woods has been in good form, but I'm going to go for a 2-0 away victory to Liverpool.
Interesting.
A quick in the chat.
Yeah, Mike's gone for Burnley 1-0 to Liverpool. Lots of bold results from Mike tonight. Wow. Watford got by Aston, absolutely header 95th minute, beautiful. Elevated 2-1 to Liverpool. Shane's gone for 3-1 to Liverpool. Lovesy 2-0 Liverpool, very good. Liam 3-0. Alisson scores second goal of the season. More goals this season than Ryan Brewster, which is pretty interesting. I wonder how that went. Anyway, Fireburst 1-0 Liverpool. Tight. Salah to get the golden boot. Interesting.
And the final match of this game week is on Wednesday. It's on Sky.
West Brom versus West Ham.
And just to let you know as well, all these games are on Sky, apart from the Brighton versus Manchester City match, which is on BT, and the Crystal Palace Arsenal match. But this is the final fixture. West Brom against West Ham. West Ham sort of capitulated now at the end of the season. I think, what is it? It's just 2 wins in their last 6. West Brom fighting down, not looking too bad. They have been, they are relegated, but West Ham really, I keep tipping West Ham to win. I'm going to go for a 2-1 away victory to the Hammers in this, and they've got to win.
I'm going to go for a comfortable 2-0. I think this is.
You think they'll keep a clean sheet?
Yeah.
Well, they haven't kept a clean sheet in about 10 matches now.
Yes, I do know, but the thing is, Big Sam always has a great record against these top 6 clubs.
Yeah.
The thing is, again, when you play these likes of West Ham, your Leicesters, and your Palaces, and certain clubs like that, I don't know. I think West Brom have massively lost confidence from today as well. So I think
they're going down anyway.
2-0.
2-0. Fantastic. So just before we round things up, Blue's gone for Liverpool win to 0. Harrison Crane's Burnley 1, Liverpool 3. Liam's gone over Brewster. Shaqiri scored less than Alisson. Lovesy's gone for 2-0 West Ham victory. Elevated Kid has gone for a 1-0 West Ham win with Lingard scoring the goal. Shane's gone for a 2-1 away victory to West Ham, the same as myself. And Fibers West Brom has scored in the last 4 matches. That's right, giving them a goal. West Ham's defence is leaky at the moment. Liam Grayson, exactly. 7-2. And 7-2, exactly to West Brom. If you do that, I will get a wheelbarrow and I'll put Nathan in it and I'll wheel it all the way to you, wherever you are in the world. Fireburst 1-1 West Brom, and elevated West Brom conceded to Alisson, sums up their season.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So that brings us to the end of our predictions for week 37 of the 2020-2021 season. As usual, I'm going to leave a template of these fixtures in the description. If you want to play along at home, just copy and paste those that template into your comment and make your predictions. Now, as I said, the table at the moment of the Predictions League is announced, so I'll try and get that out probably tomorrow night, Monday night. I'll also be drawing somebody at random probably on Tuesday morning, I should imagine, early, say around about 7:30, something like that. So I'll get that up in the morning on Tuesday. The final matches of the season, as we've already said, takes place next Sunday. So we're going to be recording our final predictions video on Thursday evening. It's not going to be live. It's going to be another recorded video because they don't come out. But Nathan, before we go, is there anything you'd like to add?
Subscribe to my channel, link in the description below. Keep updated whenever I next do something. Euros are coming up, which is always great, especially for the live streams.
Yeah.
The first one's on a Saturday. Bring it 2 o'clock, which is great. Saying about that, we're still waiting to hear about Derby County and what on earth is happening there before we film our championship review video.
Yeah, because people have been asking for that.
Yes, they're still under investigation at the moment, so we're going to wait and see.
And in a couple of weeks' time, we'll be reviewing our season predictions for the Premier League. So look forward to those. Maybe I'll do some.
Yeah.
If anybody like the FIFA pack openings at Euro 2020, just let us know if you want to see any more of those. Ian's saying, well done, as always, enjoy one of your live streams. Liam's saying, I'm only a few miles away in the Wirral. I'll see you next week. Wow, that is a long way to run a wheelbarrow. Nap of the week. Nap of the week is going to go to Newcastle against Sheffield United. Nathan,
tricky. I always go for the obscure one, you know.
Oh, Man City, actually.
I'm going to go for Everton Wolves. 1-0 Wolves.
Really?
Yes. Always has to be obscure with me.
Wow. And Fireburst to say, will the table be in the community? It be in the community post, Fireburst. I'll probably put it in, Monday evening. Yeah. Late Monday evening. Louis, Willard, hello, where have you been? You'll have to watch this back. Remember, but before we go, guys, remember to leave your predictions in the comment section once this video has been uploaded, which will probably be in the early hours or tomorrow morning. But is there anything else anyone would like to do before we go?
Don't think so, right.
It's 10 o'clock. I need to go to bed, work in the morning. You've got work in the morning. Yeah. So, I love it, kids. Brighton versus Manchester City, your map of the week.
Interesting.
Excellent. Thanks, as always, for joining us. You continue support throughout the whole of this season. So far, we've been able to do every single game week. We haven't missed one yet. We've only one more after this one to do.
First season we've done.
No, we've done it for the last two. I think in the first season, we may have missed one or two. But thanks for your support. Remember, if you're not already a subscriber, make sure you subscribe. Hit a like because that helps the channel move up the rankings. And Harrison Crane just saying his map of the week is the Manchester United 2-0 over Fulham. Yeah, exactly, Nathan. But final words for yourself? No.
Nothing.
Come on this.
No, that was close.
I'll be having
Barnsley.
Yeah, I'll be having words with you Ian this week anyway. So thanks for watching as always. Enjoy the football on Tuesday and Wednesday. But now we'll bid you farewell and we'll see